I'll be handing over the mic to Stephen Alexander, who will be introducing our 2021 River Award recipient. So all yours, Stephen.
Thank you. As was announced, my name is Stephen Alexander. I'm a member of the board of the River Institute, and it certainly gives me great pleasure to have a special presentation this evening. So I'll just kind of read into this so that there is an award called the River Award that's given annually to someone who sets an example of environmental stewardship and responsibility in the community. So on behalf of the River Institute Board of Directors and TRIA, and a couple other people who couldn't be part of this presentation tonight, I'm pleased to announce that Dr. Robin Poole is the recipient of the 2021 River Award. Dr. Poole held a position on the River Institute's Board of Directors for 7 years and remains chair of the Research Advisory Committee. As a research scientist, he brings a perspective to the River Institute that encourages research, collaboration, and the importance of publication. Robin was also instrumental in establishing and leading the Animal Care Committee to accreditation. He is a true environmental advocate and spent many years as chair of the Cooper Marsh Conservators, where he spearheaded fundraising campaigns for boardwalk construction projects and advocacy to protect species at risk. And I know many of you know about Cooper's Marsh. I certainly, my family and myself take time to be there, and that's been important work. So with that, congratulations, Robin, on behalf of the board, and I'll let you say a few words, please.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Stephen. I was delivered a certain plaque today, and I asked to hold it up. So I hope you can see it. This is the River Award, and that it's always fascinated me, because whenever I've walked into the River Institute, I've seen that board in front of me and admired all the various volunteers who have received this award through the years. But to River Institute's Board of Directors, I'm very humbled by this award. It's so special as it comes from my community. And previously, my communities only knew me as Mary Poole's husband. As a volunteer in the last decade with the Cooper Marsh Conservators and the River Institute, it's been very satisfying to be able to give back to our adopted community. We moved here in 2002, and but for a long while I was very busy, and I spent my spare time in my teen years in Essex marshes and woodlands east of London, England, by the Thames Estuary, where my love of nature grew and grew, and with my extremely demanding but wonderfully stimulating yet challenging career in medical research, in education, and with many leadership responsibilities, I didn't have any time to follow my other heart and spend time helping others protect our natural environment and enrich it. But in 2010, after living in Lancaster for 8 years, still winding down from my various responsibilities, those are the professional ones, I bumped into Jim LeBlanc, a friend from Baie-D'Urfé, Quebec, where we used to live. And Jim was a member of the Cornwall Area Birding Club, and he lived next door to Cooper Marsh. And he suggested one day that I came along to their monthly meetings. And so my connection with local nature was reignited, and the club was very concerned with the degradation of Cooper Marsh, with the collapsing boardwalks and the loss of open water and its bird life. And as Mary and I had moved here in part because of this special place, I agreed to see what could be done to help out with the Cooper Marsh Conservators. And I guess the rest is history. My life as a volunteer taught me along the familiar pathway of my career, which was to find a solution to a problem and work out how to implement it. And with countless meetings after hours with friends from the Burning Club and the Conservators, and much grant writing, a habit I had acquired as a scientist, together we raised $750,000 to help RRCA, the owners, with the restoration of that wetland, a process that continues to this day. I guess this experience led me to get involved with the River Institute. I never knew quite who it was who nominated me to come on the board. But anyway, I joined as a volunteer, the board of directors for 7 years, as Stephen said, and involvement with their research advisory and animal care committees. And here I found much stimulation from the excellence of their work and my admiration for their staff and all that they've achieved through the years. They deal, these people, with all sorts of environmental challenges in the Upper St. Lawrence and its watersheds, playing a leadership role rarely seen by such a community-based organization. Its extremely productive partnership with the Mohawk Council of Akwesasne is, for me, a model for all to behold. It's been a very special post-retirement journey for me. I never thought I'd get involved like this in local activities, particularly the environment. And I'm truly humbled to discover that I am the 2021 recipient of this River Award. What I did during these volunteer years and before in my career was as part of a team of many special people. And I dedicate this award to the many volunteers who contribute so much to Cornwall and its neighbours. Thank you so much for this honour.
Congratulations, Robin. Very
Yeah,
well deserved.
And from me also, Robin, and on behalf of the board of directors, congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.